Hi guys, we're going to start out by looking at these flowers here in the front flower bed. I'm going to take you back, as you can see, a pan of the whole flower bed. This is one side of our flower bed. I hope you can see it. We have a lovely day here today, so I'm taking you along with me and showing you what's going on in our front flower bed so far. We have some things that are done, which is the lily right now is done, and it was beautiful yellow flowers on it. Okay, so I'm just going to start on this side. We have our Supertunias, Supertunia yellow, Supertunia bubblegum. This guy was absolutely beautiful. It has new buds coming out, so I'm going to be able to show you that soon. And it was absolutely gorgeous a few weeks ago, but it's ready to set more buds out, so we'll be seeing that soon. So beautiful, I love this. And we have our Mystic Spires Blue, Salvia. I call this Black-Eyed Susan vine. It's not really doing too much right now, but it was really full of flowers. We've had kind of crappy weather here in Ontario, Canada, so hopefully, I'm hoping it's going to pick up. So we have some more petunias. And more Supertunia bubblegum. And I have a potato vine here, right over the edge. The garden wall. Some salvia back here. Sunshine and Patience. And some more of the large variety of the marigolds. Some orange Supertunia. See if I can get a close-up of this guy. He's so pretty. He's doing really well. I love the bright orange color of this guy. He's like a coral in person. I have some more begonias here because we do get a little bit of shade in the flower bed. This gets the evening sun mostly. And Angelonia. This guy was loaded. That one's so pretty. And at the back there we have some more begonias, different colors, reds and white. And I'm going to show you this guy back here, if I can get it up inside the flower bed. This guy is cute. I love this begonia with the little yellow centers. So pretty. And he's at the back of the flower bed, so he gets a lot of shade, so I think that's why he's doing so well. It gets a little bit of sun and a lot of shade. Marigolds right now are loving this weather. And this is a Coleus, which is another annual, and it's doing really, really well, but I love the line foliage of this Coleus. And I just planted up a basket of begonias. Hope you can see that. Another petunia that I thought was so pretty. Look at this color. It's purple and white. How could you not love that? So pretty. And we have Shasta Daisy, which is out now, and that's a perennial. And if you're looking for a really nice perennial that blooms well, this is one of them. I'm just gonna hop down off the flower bed. More begonias. More lantana. More Supertunia yellow. And it's my little fairy girl my mom bought me for Christmas. Actually, for my birthday. I love her. She's so cute. First time out in the garden this year. And I do have a stepping stone path in the middle of the flower bed. So we have the pink right there, the yellow, and then on the side, blue with a little fairy. Shasta Daisy is doing really well this year. I planted this last year and it is just taken off. It's doing really, really good. More Marguerite Daisies just like in the back. Pinch this guy. And this one has become one of my favorite. It's Supertunia, but it is lovey-dovey. And oh my gosh, this one is so cute. I love the bloom on this. Very, very nice. We have Catsmint. That one's not doing so great. I think it's not getting enough sun. I may have to move that. And we have so nice. The flowers on that are so pretty. And I have a pot of flowers on the side of the porch, right here, of just petunias. I love my petunias. I'm pretty much known as the petunia lady around here. So I don't know if you can see the flower bed from this angle. That's one side of the house by the front porch. I'm going to stand back and see if I can get a better view. There we go. Now I'm going to take you over to the other side. There's the steps, and then here we have another Petunia pot. Hopefully not to get in my shot here. Lovey-dovey again on this side. I have a basket of petunias here. They're kind of struggling a little bit. We've had a lot of wet weather, so they need more sunshine, less rain. Begonias are loving that weather with the sun, with the rain and the not so much sunshine. More Shasta Daisy. Back here we have Zinnia. These guys are huge. I don't know if you can see. My goodness, they're so tall. They've just shot up like crazy. And at the back, not much going on back there, but we have another catmint, which I desperately need to put a cage on. Back up. More Petunias, Vista. That's a very pretty color. It's pink, but it's almost like a fuchsia. I don't know if it's translating on camera. And then we have another potato vine. More petunias back here. And this one really caught my eye this year. And this is Petunia, but I don't know what variety it is, but it's a mounding variety, and I just love the color of this. Like, look at that. Isn't that amazing? I just think that's so beautiful, the way that purple stripe is in that flower. And then back here, we have cheddar pinks, which I do need to pinch. And Vinca. They're really nice. They're the first, I've never had them before. This is the first time I've had the Vinca. And they're doing pretty good. Actually, I'm enjoying those this year. And we have Marguerite Daisies again. They're growing so great this year. And we have the stepping stone path in the middle. A sunflower, one blue flower, and then I don't know if you can see over here, a pink. And then another yellow right through the middle of the flower bed. And back here we have some Angelonia, more Petunias, more sunshine and patience. I put them around the window well because that seemed like that covered the window well pretty good. And then we have some more Zinnia, the orange. Aren't they beautiful? And begonias, more sunshine and patience. And these I love this year. This is Angelonia, different variety. I think this one's called Angel Face. And it is so cute. I love this. So tall though. I didn't expect it to be as tall as it has gotten. But it's doing really good. I can get a close-up of the flowers for you. I think they're just so pretty. Aren't they lovely? And then angel wings. This is another annual. Tried this last year and oh my gosh, I loved it. So I decided to get this one again for the flower bed. And then more begonias, which are always kind of like, if you're ever challenged a gardener that's challenged, look for begonias. Begonias are usually good no matter what. Sun, shade, no matter what, you can grow these. They always work well for everybody. More Marguerite Daisies at the back by the wall. Some of my things need pinching. I'm actually noticing that today. I have to come out here and do that. But we haven't had the greatest weather, so I haven't been able to get outside as much as I'd like. This is a beautiful day here, so I've decided to come out and give you guys this garden tour instead of staying in the house. Enjoy the beautiful weather while we have it. This is another Supertunia. It's the mini variety, Supertunia Vista. As you can see, that's such a tiny flower compared to this flower, which is a lot bigger, which is the Supertunia also, but just different varieties. And this is bubblegum. Normally the bubblegum this time of year and a lot of these Supertunia flowers will be a lot bigger than they are. But like I said, the weather we've had this year has not been cooperating. So we have not had a flush of blooms like we should have by now. And this is another one, a coral, which is so beautiful. And there's my angel, my little fairy. Sorry, not angel, fairy. I've had her for a very long time. Love her. We put some lighting this year in our flower beds. Some Noma lights. This is another variety of mini Supertunia. Don't know the name of this one, but it's so pretty. You don't really have to pinch these ones, but I find just pulling off the, you know, the stragglers that are kind of looking a little dead helps them, just makes them look a little bit aesthetically better. And oh my goodness, look at that, guys. I am hooked on these. Tried them for the first time last year, and I'm telling you, I am obsessed with these right now. They're just so beautiful, and they hang over the edge of the garden wall. See if you can see that. That is going to get absolutely huge. Like when it's full grown last year, at the end of the season, it was absolutely huge. This year, it's taken a while, but if I can keep pinching it off, keep pinching it back, it will do a lot better. Again, another begonia, or sorry, Supertunia. This one, I don't know what it's called. New to me this year. Tag is in the house, but I could not resist this because of the color of the flower. It was so interesting to me. More bubblegum and the yellow. This is also a perennial. Do not remember the name, but I can let you know what it's called. But it blooms these, I don't know, it's not really full bloom right now, but these beautiful purple flowers with this gorgeous lime green foliage. And that's what attracted me to this. I love the bright green of the against the purple. The contrast is so pretty. And then we have some more salvia. And Miss Expires Blue, which again this year, she's struggling in the front. Back's doing a lot better, but front's not getting as much sunshine as it could be. But I'm hoping that's going to turn around for us this year. Oh, Ladybug just flew on my arm. See if we can catch him. There he is. I hope that's a good sign. Little Ladybug. He literally flew just on my arm right now. Oh, that's so cute. Gotta keep him. Put him back in the garden. Let him down easy. God's creatures. And then we have our black-eyed Susan vine. This year I mixed the orange variety and the yellow. We can see a few flowers are kind of hidden. They kind of hide underneath the leaves a little bit here and there, but they're doing pretty good this year because it has been a little cooler than normal. They don't like it when it's really, really hot. They tend to like a little bit more sunshade location, not full sun. They will handle it, I find, but they don't bloom as well. So they like a little cooler, and I find they really pick up here for us in the fall. Like if I have this out and it's fall, towards the end of, well, not even fall, towards the end of August, beginning of September, they are just loaded. When the weather gets a little cooler here, they really load up on flowers. But they're so pretty. They're growing very tall, but we're waiting for a little bit more flowers to come out. I'm gonna fertilize a little bit more and see if we can get some more flushing on the plant. So I'm going to take you back and show you the view of the garden from a side. So this is one section of it. We did build the garden ourselves last year. We put the wall up and put all our soil in. There was literally nothing here. It was no garden, nothing. And well, we needed some gardens, or I needed some gardens. So this was our project last year, and it turned out really, really well, and I'm super happy with it. And I like that it's a raised bed because it's so much easier for me to garden in, and I'm not contending with so many roots, and I don't know, just less upkeep. I just find it so much easier to dig in. So I'm hoping you can see here. trying to get the right angles for you guys so you can make it out. And we do have a big tree, so you're going to see a lot of shadow. Sorry about that. And now we're back here in the sunshine. Hopefully you can make out what's going on here without my shadow in the way. And there we have it. So that is our tour of the front gardens on both sides of the porch for July. And I'm going to take you in a few weeks back and look at everything again, just to see hopefully it's progressed and it's doing a little bit better. I'm hoping the blooms are going to pick up a little bit. I haven't fertilized all that much this year, honestly, guys, just once. So I have to get doing that a few more times here and there, and hoping between that and some sunshine, and we're supposed to get a little bit more sunshine this week, so I'm hoping that's going to pick everything up, give it a boost that it needs. We had a really bad rainstorm yesterday, and sorry, not yesterday, day before, and it really pounded the flowers down. When I'm telling you it rained, it torrential downpoured for hours and hours and hours, which is great because gardens need the water, which is fair and that's nice, but I mean, it was just so much. But it's amazing how resilient these flowers are, and how much they can take. I mean, they are absolutely trying their hardest still at this point, even though we haven't had a whole heck of a lot of sun here in Ontario, Canada. But they're struggling a little bit, but they're doing good. Most of them are doing pretty good. And at nighttime, I just love having these Noma lights. We got these from Amazon, and they are so nice and bright. And you can set the settings on them. 3 different settings, so low, medium, and high, and we have it on the medium, and it just lights up the garden beautifully. And I can come out here at night and I can see everything. If I want to water something, I don't have to struggle. I can actually do that, which oftentimes I do. I'm kind of known as the midnight gardener around here because I love coming out when everybody's not on the street and it's so nice and quiet, and I can get some peace, and I just love coming out here in the garden and pinching the flowers and doing some watering or fertilizing, and oh my gosh, I love it. It's just my sanctuary. This keeps me sane, literally. Gardening is so wonderful for your soul. Hi guys, I'm going to show you also our cone planters that we have this year. They are, well, we just bought them last year, so I'm going to go ahead and show you that we planted some artificial flowers in there, and we did some real ones also as well. So I'm just going to give you I'm just going to turn the camera around and show you guys what everything looks like. Okay, so here we have one planter, and what I did this year, I had planted real geraniums, and I hope you can see them here. This one needs pinching, but I decided, because they weren't doing as well as I'd like, I decided to add some artificial blooms to the cone, and I bought these on Amazon, and they look so real, and I love the color of them, so I decided to stick them in the dirt this year in the cone, and it turned out fantastic. So I'm just going to suggest to you guys, if you don't want to plant real flowers outside, or they're not working out so well, don't hesitate to get some artificial and add them to your real plants. This is Lantana hanging over the edge, which is ready to bloom, and I did again the coral geraniums, which are the real ones, and these light pink purple are artificial, and they blend really well together. So I think it looks quite pretty, and just going to show you guys that. I don't know, just another little tip. If your planting's not working out so well, or you want something different, you changed your mind, the color you don't like, try to do that. I think it looks really nice. And I have one here that I did last year. I don't know if you can make out with all the shadow going on, but I added just some flowers, artificial flowers, to this one. It's not as pretty in my mind as the other one, but it also fits the bill, and I just added what I had on hand and made it colorful, and that's all artificial and no upkeep. The wind is blowing and it blows it all the time and nothing happens. They don't fall out, so don't hesitate to use artificial flowers too. I think sometimes they just work out just as well. And here's the second. I'm just going to point you to the one on the end by the stairs, and again, same thing, the cone. I hope you can get that. And we just put the artificial begonias and the coral real, not begonias, sorry, geraniums. And I added some hanging vine here, which is, it's doing pretty good. That's real. Get a close-up of that. That's Creeping Jenny. I could not remember the name of that in the back garden tour to save my life, but yes, it's Creeping Jenny. And again, some more Lantana. This one's ready to bloom. And yeah, so it looks really nice, I think. And I just wanted some more color, and they just weren't doing much this year here. So I thought, because I do get a lot of shade up by the porch, so I decided, you know what, let's do this. And oh my gosh, I'm amazed. I think it's great. I'm just going to swing you around to the front door, by the front door, and show you the planters here by the door. We did show a video of them being planted up, and again we have more petunias, which are the real ones, and more Creeping Jenny here on the side, which is doing really good. And I added more of these geraniums, the artificial geraniums from Amazon. I stuck a little frog in here. This vine is new to me this year, and I don't remember what it's called. Something corkscrew something, but anyway, I thought it was kind of cool, so I decided to add this year. Usually I do the spikes and in the middle, but I decided to do this, something different this year. But really, if you stand back, it looks really nice. Pretty, very pretty. So I'm going to bring you to this one over here. This one doesn't seem to do as well on this side. It doesn't get as much sun, so again, that's another reason, because it is on the porch and they don't get a lot of sun here, so not a lot does well. Like, I do have a few begonias also planted in here. Again, they're just growing so slow this year, and I wanted to fill it out more instantaneous color, more impact, I don't know. So put these, I thought they would work here also. So, and I put the little butterfly in here, the little butterfly stake, just for a little bit of something else. And the vine, I mean the corkscrew middle for the center. And some more of the Creeping Jenny hanging over the edge. But yeah, very nice, I think. And there's my planters, the black planters, the tall ones. So I'm just going to show you, now that I'm at the side here, I am going to swing over, see if I can get a better view of the front garden from the porch area. So maybe it might show a little bit better, not sure, but we can try. And that's kind of what it looks like from when you're standing on the porch. You can see the path in the middle a lot better, at least anyway, from this view. And it's kind of sunny, so it's a little hard to show you, but show you from this side. And then I'm going to swing over to the other side, see if we can get a better shot of this. So, because this side's shady, you can see a lot better right now. This, I think, is my favorite. This side seems to be my favorite. It gets a little bit more sun, not yet today, but it will be here. The sun will be moving to this side shortly, and for some reason it gets a little bit more sun here, so it does a little bit better than the other side. But this is the view from this angle. I just thought I'd show you guys. I don't know. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the garden tour and all the flowers that are blooming, and I hope you're enjoying your summer. We are, and have a great day, guys. See you next time.